Clermont is in this situation again on the back of last week's Scottish Cup exit to Queen's Park. Was that the worst result in the club's history?
Well, there's been so much debate since that defeat. I think the next morning people were saying, is this the worst? Well, not even is it the worst in Rangers history? Was this the biggest Scottish Cup shock ever? Obviously, you had Celtic Inverness, and then infamously Rangers losing to Berwick Rangers in '67. I think in terms of, if we just take it Rangers in isolation, I think the Berwick Rangers defeat in '67 was actually bigger. Why? If you look at Queen's Park just now, they're sitting 5th in the Championship. Obviously Rangers' budget is far greater.
That's a bit of an understatement.
Yeah, but Queen's Park, they're a professional set-up. Berwick Rangers in '67, I think, had only been in the professional leagues in Scotland for less than 10 years.
Queen's Park only been professional for 5 years. Queen's Park were amateur until 2019, so 6 years, nearly 6 years they've been a professional.
Well,
so that argument's gone.
Yeah, okay, but amateur in name only.
This is a home game in the Scottish Cup, the last competition they can win this season, realistically, and they've lost to Queen's Park.
Sorry,
this is the worst result in their history, surely.
That's what I was going to say. The only thing that that you can maybe argue about this being worse is the fact that it was home. You think of all the cup shocks in the FA Cup and in Scotland over the years, the majority of them have come when the minnows are at home. A mud bath pitch, how many times? I think even the FA Cup, Hereford, Newcastle, you'd Stenhouse, Muir, Aberdeen, the big ones.
Clyde, Celtic,
Clyde, Celtic.
Inverness is the other one,
but Inverness obviously was at Celtic, but that's why that's sort of comparable. But no, Berwick Rangers were, it was back in the days, it was a 20-team second tier back then. There was 18 teams in the top flight. I think they'd been playing in the Dog and Duck.
Well, listen, you were also around at that point in time. It was a bit before my time. I think that's the worst.
I was covering it.
I think the most embarrassing one was the Stirling Albion league defeat when the manager was away getting married. That was an embarrassing one.
I was at that game.
Queen's Park, I think, is the worst.
You think that's the worst ever?
I think so.
Okay.